Hey everybody, thanks so much for joining me back again. I have a little tiny project that I've been working on. I was inspired by Tim Holtz's new 2022 Idea-ology release. If you're familiar with Tim, you know that every year he has a release in that particular product line, which is focused on like vintage reproductions. That's the best I can explain it. And as I flip through this little tiny album, you'll see a little bit more of what I'm talking about. I was also inspired heavily by Suzy at Shabby Soul. That is her YouTube and I believe Instagram as well. I, of course, am going to link her in my description box. I was inspired by her also. She made a very cute little mini album out of some of the new Tim Holtz releases. And I was not the only one inspired. I'm seeing a lot of little books giving her credit for sort of sparking the flames for that imagination, or their imagination, I should say. So first things first, my name is Charnay. Welcome to my channel. I'm the Papyrophile. Thank you so much for coming or coming back. I hope that after you watch this video, you'll check out some of my other videos. I know a lot of times it takes a couple times watching someone to determine if you want to, you know, sort of join them. So take a look at some other things. I am going to also be posting a few craft with me type videos in the next few days or so. So yeah, stick around for a little while. Before I get into the album, let's talk about my nails, you guys. So first of all, I'm not wearing my wedding rings. That's number one. Number two, I hate the designs on my nails. It's marble. It's not the right color. And you know, sometimes when the technician is working, you know, you swear it's going to get better. And it just got worse and worse. And I just didn't, once she was done, I just didn't have like the gall to tell her I hated it. So here we are. I might go tomorrow and get a polish change or something. But anyway, that's the deal with my nails. Let's get started with the book. All right, so the base is made from the mini file folders in the Tim Holtz collection. I used 4 file folders and I bound them using the tab technique from Suzy. So I'm not going to attempt to do a tutorial because she already has a perfectly good one on her channel. But yeah, what I used was the fabric tapes, the linen tapes that are really strong adhesive and really cute vintage designs. So yeah, head over to her channel to see how this binding works. It is quite addicting. People are saying that, and now I understand. Very addictive. I'm going to be binding several more things like this. All right, so yeah, this is just a cute little it's not even a journal because there's not a lot of writing space. It really is just something cute to sit on your bookshelf. There are pockets in here where you could put journaling. And actually, the more I think about it, when I put this into my Etsy shop, I'm going to be including with, if you order this book, some blank tags and places to actually do some writing if you wanted to use them to tuck into the spots. All right, so first things first, it's very layered. I'm probably not going to be able to point out all of the different layers and nuances. I'll do as much as I can. Sorry, my phone was not on silent. It is now. So the Tim Holtz mini paper dolls. I used the distress crayons to color this fella. I think he's like perfect to be sitting on top of that. Basically like a, not branded, but I'm not sure how they did this etching in the wood panel. But it's called a vignette panel. These are through Tim Holtz as well. Pretty much everything here is Tim Holtz unless I state otherwise. We have some of the remnant rubs, some of the number snippets, the little mini flare, some more remnant rubs on that same linen tape, some burlap ribbon. Just put some stuff together. And I forget what these are called, label something, I'm not sure. But yeah, Tim Holtz Idea-ology 2020, and you'll find most of this. Some of this is from 2020. So as you flip open, oh, I forgot the tab on the top. just a tag that I made. I used some embossing. The white part is embossed. Then I inked the tag over top of that. Used some remnant rubs for the number. And yeah, let's put that together. I hope that my lighting is okay. It's not a sunny day. I don't know what's going on. It's spring, but it feels like winter time. I woke up this morning and Siri said it was 24 degrees outside. And then I'm in line in my car to drop off my children for school and it's hail outside. Like what? Anywho, hope there's enough lighting for you to be able to see this. I am tilting the book back and forth so you can see these metallic elements. This butterfly was part of Happy Mail from one of my crafty friends, Kristen. Knowing her, I know that she die cut. Actually, let me take it out of the pocket. I know that she die cut this butterfly. And what it is several layers. The top layer is vellum, so you can sort of see through. So that's translucent. See that? And then it's gilded in gold. So beautiful. So I think she sent me 4 of these. I am hoarding these butterflies. So here's one. And just on a little journaling card. And that I tucked in here. Let me get a little closer so you can see the details here. Look at that. I just made a little tab for this little ticket. Used some of the new washi tape and the backdrops, which are backdrops in the background. On the next page, I used some stencil, a stencil chip. This is from, I believe, 2020. Like I said, some of this just came from my stash and is not necessarily from the newest line. But yeah, I love the little mini paper dolls because now you can sort of sit them on top of things. See how he sits right there on that flashcard? It's just really, really cute. This is also, let me grab, I'm trying to get something. Here we go. Come on, Charnay. All right, this is also pocket. And it's sort of open on the side and the top. Okay. And that is that page. I did a whole lot of machine stitching because I wanted a bunch of these threads. I just love this handmade feel. All right, and then in this side pocket, I made a little journaling card out of, this is the, I think the French Industrial, or it could be the memoranda stack. I'm not remembering. But it is a Tim Holtz 12 by 12 paper stack. And I just cut it down to fit into the pocket. I add a little stitched scrap there. All right. That's that. And then as we turn the page, we've got a little flip out. So this is from the salvage tags. One of the stitch scraps, some more of the snippet, ephemera, some of the collage tiles. I just inked them up around the edges, cut them down. Well, I cut this one down to give sort of like a bricklaying effect. And how cute is this little girl? Doesn't she make you like want to laugh at whatever she's laughing at? She just looks so happy. Love her picture. And she's in a lot of different Tim Holtz products, I noticed. I believe she's also in the photo booth. I don't know. She makes me smile. And then the next page, I imagine these two are sisters. I don't know if they are. This is from the snapshots from his line as well. February 1927. And some of the rubs here, the rub-ons. In this side pocket, I just made a little journaling card. Now this little picture, I believe it came in an ephemera pack from last year. It's a picture of some ladies at the beach or even at the lake. It's hard to tell. But what I put on here is the crackle, the transparent crackle paste. And what it does is it gives a shiny finish, but here as I tilt it, you can see it will crackle. And the thicker you lay it on, the bigger the crackles are. So I made it thick around the edges and thinner in the middle so you could still see the photo. Once it was dry, I used some of the distressed crayon to rub into the cracks. So that's how I'm getting this vintage old photo look. And that's the back. Tuck that back in and we'll turn the page. This is another little girl who has my heart. Look at her. So cute with the big old bow. My daughter would love. All right, so on this page is very, very simple. I just have some of the backdrop paper. One of the flashcards that I used the embossing glaze on, and I believe this is Campfire. I can't remember what the name is called. Campfire. And then one of the stickers. I just named her Hazel. The sticker book has a lot of little names in it. I think Hazel is the perfect name for her. And I just added a little butterfly, a little stitched scrap. And what I did to finish her portrait is I used the Frosted Crystal embossing powder. It's also distressed by Tim Holtz. And what happens is you apply it like regular embossing powder, but then when you heat it, it turns into this textured but matte surface. Really, really cool. I don't think the camera is gonna pick it up, but very nice effect on your paper dolls. All right, and then the next page, we've got a group of children with this sort of country, it's almost a bayou scene. It's hard to see because I covered up the water here, but yeah, I imagine they're school children just hanging out after school. I put this ruler, which is from the ephemera pack, on dimensional adhesive foam tape, so it's sitting off the page a little bit, so you're getting that shadow from the children and the ruler to make it really look like they're sitting on a bench. So that's that. Some of the rubs, more ephemera, and that same label tape. I also added one of the arrows, and that is glued on with some score tape. Super duper strong. You could also use the Collage medium, but I'll be honest, I didn't feel like waiting for that to dry. So I didn't. And then some more of those from the sticker little quotes. And the pull-out tag in this pocket, I just used the flashcard, a little piece of a ticket that I had used or torn off from a different project, and some more of that linen tape. I just folded it over and stitched that on, and that was that. Pretty easy. Again, you can put in blank tags if you want to use this as a journal to actually write in. I think this would be really, really cute to travel with for a little short trip where you don't have a whole lot to add, but you want something that's dedicated. And then the back cover is just one of those snapshots. I have named this couple Herman and Margaret. No, I don't know them, but that's their names now, okay? I added this little stamp from the Tiny Sentiments stamp set. I think that's what it's called. No, Tiny Text is what that's called. And it is a full 6x8 stamp full of these little tiny texts. Really cute, just to add a little something. I just got these grommets, so I was pressed to use them. So I just made a little hole, tied a little tag. I don't know. I just thought it was cute for this photo. Some of the ephemera. Again, this is not the backdrop. This is one of the pieces of 12x12 paper just cut to fit and stitched on. So that's the end of that. Super cute, right? I wanted to play a little bit with the new Tim Holtz stuff, and if I didn't do this little tiny project, I would have been trying to force all of his new stuff into all of my projects, and it would have looked forced. So this is sort of my my ode to Idea-ology 2022. Again, thank you so much, Suzy from Shabby Soul, for the inspiration to use the file folders. And yeah, So I will see you all next time. Again, I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you like the video. I hope that you leave me a comment. Let me know that you're here, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye-bye.